Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do too.
Did you see the one I shared today?
Left or right. Whenever
What, the picture?
Do you want anything
It's
other
old.
Scoop.
Scoop 2, 4, 3, 4.
I thought it worked
For
cool, though.
C2, we put scoop 2, 4, 3, 4. No, 2, 4, 3, 4. Yep, scoop 2, 4, 3, 4.
Hello, TCH Live, and welcome to Dallas, Texas, the home of Texas Card House Dallas. It is time for the final table of this week's Signature Series. Final 9 here tonight, and it's a big one, Eric. What's up, buddy?
What's going on? Yeah, RJ got me hooked up with the flannel tonight, so I don't freeze inside here. Thank you, brother. We've got 87,920, almost 88,000 up top in this 500K guarantee that we held on our Signature Series kind of debut. And what a turnout. I mean, 1,332 entries. We've got our 9 players ready to rock and roll. RJ and I here in the booth, ready to rock. Let's get it going, folks. Cards are about to get in the air.
Crushing guarantees, that's what we do, and this is a big one. Nearly 88,000 up top, as Eric mentioned. I'm RJ Dupree alongside this man, Mr. Eric Van Loosen, and we are dealing for the button. So,
and button is going to be in seat 1. That is Ez. Got quite a bit of chips here at 4.8 million. Go from left to right here on the bottom of the screen here. Joey is our chip leader, followed by Mr. Simon Webster in the 5 seat. He's going to go by, what, jobs unfinished?
Job is not done or something like that. Job's not done.
Job's not finished. We got Brent in the 7 seat in third. S. Travis Vicente, Scoop. Lizard and Carson are our short stacks. They've got under 10 big blinds, but making it to a final table, they've got over $8,000 locked up, RJ.
Already a prize of more than $8,000. Blinds starting this final table, 80,000, 160,000. So they'll be testing the math for yours truly and the folks at home on how many big blinds they have.
Simon already up to some antics. We'll have to get back to what he's spelled out with his chips here in a second. There's our man S there. Plays a lot of PLO, plays tournaments. Probably seen him on some other streams throughout the great state of Texas.
Hand number 1's going to be a walk. Take it down, Joey. Joey Jr. in the 3 seat. Our chip leader tonight. It looks like VV.
Yeah, Simon really isn't known for spelling.
Or is it WW?
Maybe Double Webster. I wonder if he watched Webster the show when he was younger.
Who didn't?
Great show. But he's going by job's not finished. He wants to finish this thing out. He got down, RJ, to 1,500.
Okay.
Very first hand.
That's not very many.
He late regged the final flight, got down to 1,500. Queens versus Jacks first hand, or Queens versus Kings, whatever it was. He had the worst end of it and was left with 1,500 in chips and ran that back all the way up to being the chip leader on day 2.
There we go. And now he's second in chips here at the final table.
Talk about a psycho. That's our buddy Simon. Good stuff.
That is a heck of a spin up. And now he's in a position to turn that spin up into some real money. More than $8,000 already locked up for these players. Playing for that nearly 88,000 up top. Let's go.
15 minutes before I got here, too. I was like, oh, he's definitely going to say something.
All right, this hand number 2 folds around to the button. Joey in the small blind. He's got 8 triz. Does he want to take 8 triz to battle just yet?
Never find a lead.
No. And Vicente, he will get a walk.
You guys are
rocking that. Well, it looks like Rolex hat, but it says relax.
How cool is that poker hat? That is a sweet poker hat. Everyone needs to relax in the poker game.
That's what Aaron Rodgers told us a couple years ago. Just relax.
RELAX.
You take a couple losses, don't worry about it. Just relax.
Of course, Vicente, one of my very favorites. He's in the 4 seat tonight. Shout out to Teddy and Moo. The puppies are proud of you. And the wifey, Michelle, is proud of you as well. Some of my favorite people out there. Good to see Vicente make it to this final table. Love it.
Damn, another walk. Crazy. 3 walks to start.
It is weird. 3 walks to start, Simon mentioned.
All right, Scoop's got King 10. I bet this is not going to walk. King 10 in the cutoff here for Scoop. He will bump it up. 400,000 the sizing. You see those red chips right there? Those are worth 100,000 each. Blue chips are worth 25,000, and those white ones, that's a small one. Those are worth 5,000. Soon to be colored up.
Job's not finished. Doesn't like his blinds being picked on. He's probably telling Scoop that, but he'll let him take that one down. He had just a jack triz right there.
It was a very scary warning. I think
And you can see our chip leader over there in the 3 seat. That's Joey Jr. He actually has some green chips.
Big 500K chips.
500,000 each.
Kids are watching.
You set a trap.
Looks like Simon may have a couple there as well.
Saw Brent's family here in the chat rooting on Dad. I got to play with Brent quite a bit on day 2. Simon was at the table behind me, so, as was Carson, so I got to see their stacks grow.
Yeah, hello to everyone in the chat. Seen a lot of folks checking in already in tonight's final table. Sal, Sterling Scott, David O'Neill, Queen Spade, Haley Browning. What's up, y'all?
Raise 320.
Luke A. rooting on Joey, and Joey's going to raise it up here from the cutoff. King 9 of hearts, worthy of a min click. I got to deal to some of these folks yesterday in day 2 of this event, and Joey caught my attention as someone that could play a little bit. No surprise to see him here at tonight's final table, and with a chip lead. And of course, this is our man Carson. Recognize Carson from being a fine tournament player here in the Dallas card room.
Absolutely. Had some success here on our final tables and had some success up there in Oklahoma at Choctaw as well. So love seeing Carson with another opportunity for a nice payday.
Carson makes a call, will defend from his big blind with 6-8 of diamonds. Off to the flop we go. Queen 10 deuce. It's all black. King high best. Joey will bet and take it down.
Nice aggressive play there against a short stack and just takes down that pot with king high.
Yeah, you saw the min click pre-flop. Little click on the flop. Short stack can do nothing but let it go, and 3 of his blinds went away, so that'll shorten up Carson now down to 630,000.
Yeah, and the blinds just went up, so that puts Carson at 3 big blinds. He's got a small blind out there right now. Carson's going to need some help in a hurry. Of course, the blinds are about to hit Lizard as well. He was our other shorty. But Carson now with pretty much just crumbs. He's going to be looking for a double or maybe an easy ladder up if he can get one of those. The players are going to be well aware that he is super short right now and really almost out of this tournament. So Carson not giving up, though. Kid's got a lot of fight in him. Speaking of the coils, there's Mr. Jimbo. What do you say, Big Jim?
Checking in from the desert.
And Kiwi checking in from Kiwi Land.
From Vegas to New Zealand. Folks are checking in tonight. All right, Travis over there in the 9 seat, he raises to 400,000. That's a min click now. Blinds have gone up this hand.
And we are seeing some aggro play from our big stack. Joey Jr. with king 10 off. 3 bets to over $1 million, RJ.
3 bet here to 1.05 million. That is now 5 blinds and a tickle from Joey on the 3 bet.
And you hate to get involved.
And King 10 shrivels up in a hurry. That goes into the muck. Travis lets that one go.
King Queen shrivels.
Pardon me, King Queen.
Yeah.
And the hands backwards there. So King 10 gets the superior hand to fold and takes down another nice one there for Joey.
Absolutely. Going after a middling stack there. Really one of the shorties. Travis is at 2.5 there and knows that he doesn't want to tangle when there's a player.
Yeah, an early message there from
to his
Joey.
right, yeah.
Knows that the shorty's out there. Don't be messing around in early position because I will 3-bet it up.
Jim getting some early success out there in Vegas, cashing in the 8 max on Saturday. Great job. Saw our good buddy Zach Barron
making a run.
Binked a little tournament there at the Win.
Got him a Win trophy, and he's making a serious run in the Colossus right now as well.
Absolutely.
I think they're down to around 200 players, and he had heaps last I checked.
Safe to say he won't be on our cash stream tomorrow night, but shout out to you anyway there, Mr. Zach.
He took one of the coolest poker pictures I've seen in a long time. He's chilling at the Win pool with the Win in the background.
With the Win trophy.
And he raises his Win trophy that looks just like the building.
Uh-oh.
Right, Brent's going to raise it up.
He's going after the shorty as well.
That's our man Lizard in the big blind. Brent's going to pick on Lizard here, and he's just going to rip it 8-9 with the rip. Lizard now got something to think about. He's got King 5 suited.
And I think in a normal spot, if he is the shorty, he's just going to snap call that. But Carson having about half the chips Glenn has, he's going to wait it out and find a better spot.
Yeah,
I know these players are playing to win, though, so I don't think they're really, at the moment, considering ladders when they're as short as they are. I think they're just going to go for it. But that was a spot that I think he's just going to pass on more often than not there.
Yeah, you could run into King Jack, King 10.
Yeah.
A lot of aces, a lot of pairs.
Yeah.
That little dangler hurts him as for calling it all in. He wouldn't have minded throwing down possibly if it were the other way around.
All right, Jim's letting us know his beautiful wife, Dory, is still in the seniors event, so go Dory. And shout out to everybody else out there running in Vegas and the World Series and some of those other events at the other casinos. A lot of poker being played out there, but of course, still a lot of poker played right here in Dallas. So if you're not going to Vegas, we got plenty for you the rest of the summer.
All right, now I hate to say it so early, but it looks like we have some folks checking in from a lot of different places right now, including some of which where perhaps our final table lists are from. So let us know where you're checking in from. Hit us up in the chat. Where are you watching from? We got action here in hand number 7. Travis has ripped it here. He's in the big blind with Big Slick.
Love seeing it. 2 shorties to his right, but he wakes up with ace-king suited. Not going to get cute with it. He's playing to win this tournament, not just ladder up. Love seeing that.
So, yeah, I've seen a lot of folks in the chat rooting on Lizard and Joey and our man Simon. A couple of Vicentes in there. Bring it on. Who you rooting for and where are you coming in from?
Raleigh. Or as Chad Ochocinco says, Raleigh. Raleigh, North Carolina.
Hockey capital of the world currently.
Absolutely. That's still one of the funniest videos I've seen where they were clowning on Chad Johnson because he just could not be convinced that it was not Raleigh.
All right, Joey's going to find a spot here. Opens it up. Min raise. Jack 9 suited. Job's not finished. The other big stack. He's got ace 3 suited in the same suit. We could have some chaos here if clubs come up. Joey knows that he can open with a variety of hands right now with the 2 shorties in the loop.
Heads up to flop.
All right.
Big stacks battle, and here we go.
Ace, queen, 7. The ace will land here for Jobs Not Finished. Not a lot working here for Joey and his Jack 9. We'll see how the big stacks want to handle this. Joey will lead out. Continuation bet. 450, so a pretty strong continuation bet there.
Simon with the benefit of position here. No heart, though, so the board's getting dicey for an ace with a small kicker.
Dicey for everyone. Joey does connect here with a jack.
And if we've seen anything from Joey yet, we know he's not going to slow down until somebody makes him.
$800,000 to bet here from Joey.
And if you're Simon, of course, whether you think you're good or not, you're thinking, what's this guy going to do on the river
And of
if
course,
I call again?
that Jack of Hearts does make a small ace shrivel up here. Broadway's out there, hearts are out there, and you got a kicker of a 3. And the best way to take away someone's position is to lead out and lead out strong. Joey does that, and he's going to get it done. Well done from Joey. Picks up $3 million in that pot, $1.3 million in profit.
Yeah, he is playing really aware of the table dynamics already in just a short period of time. One orbit. Really impressed so far by Mr. Joey. And more often than not from Simon, that's a good fold. It's just we get to see the cards. So only we can know that his hand was pretty nutted in that spot. So much
Yeah, those weak
could go
aces
wrong on that
are
river.
always interesting and difficult to place. I once heard a wise man say you almost have to play them stronger than you ever wanted to see if you can get anything done with it. Then next thing you know, half your stack's in there and you got ace-3. Job's not finished, is getting rewarded, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Hand number 9, he's looking at kings.
He told me if he saw my favorite hand, the 2 black queens, tonight, he was going to just outright fold them. And I told him, well, be careful with the kings because they are the nut low on this
Well,
final
here
table.
we go.
They are the nut low somehow.
Our first test for the kings here tonight at this final table. They have had a bit of a turbulent run here lately on the stream. But we've made it over to the small blind now where S is looking at Jack 8 of clubs.
Maybe wondering if Simon is still a little hot from that last hand. It looked like he pained letting go. Players probably noticing that.
Since you folded to me, I'll return fold.
Simon going to pick up a little something something.
Picks up blinds and antes. About 500,000 in blinds and antes in that one.
Got to show them all if you show one. There we go. Shows the kings. All right, got a lot of Simon folks in the chat, including from one of his kiddos. So shout out to Jackson.
What's up, Jackson?
We got Philly in the house. We got, of course, Raleigh. We mentioned Vancouver, Washington.
Oak Cliff.
Oak Cliff in the house. St. Louis in the house. Of course, Kiwi checking in from Wellington, New Zealand. Where is the TPT crew from, Miss Jenny Papa? Let us know. Well, if you zoom in or if you read the shirt, it'll tell you what it is. But, yeah, it is happy indeed.
Raise to 425.
It says Triangle Poker Tour.
All right, S on the button with Big Slick. It's folded around to his button. What to do, what to do.
Raise.
Okay, Jenny was the one from Raleigh. There we go.
Fold. Fold.
900,000, the 3-bet from S. Pardon me, Travis is in this pot from the cutoff. How'd I miss that? So Travis opened here from the cutoff with King Jack. So he's got to open with King 10. That got picked on. Now he's opening with King Jack. This is getting picked on. And to a pretty big sizing here, 900,000 for S.
Got to imagine our man in the 9 seat there is representing that part of Fort Worth. A Lido on his sleeve there. Shout out to the folks in Funky Town out there in the F-Dub.
No, we're even in that rivet, okay?
We got Dallas from Glenn Miller, but of course he says he's actually watching from Artesia, New Mexico.
Artesia, New Mexico.
Just say like, no. That's what I was expecting.
Buy-in for this was 500 smackaroonies, unless you got in via satellite. We had some $120 satellites to get into this. And some tournaments on the Hijack Poker app as well. Some saddies to get in.
Travis fuck it up.
I fired 3 bullets at this booger, and I didn't quite get them all back, but did make day 2. Got a little more than a min cash and got to play and hang out with some of these fine folks. And it is tough sledding. Make it through the big flights, but then you got to make it through a day 2. These guys all did that, and
Man, a
here we
lot
are,
of poker.
9-handed, all getting 8,000 plus, but all hoping for that almost 88,000 for first place.
Jack of spades, 3 of hearts.
Artesia, New Mexico, the home of Sooner legend Landry Jones.
About to be home of James Cowherd, moving to Artesia next Monday.
3.6 million.
Is that oil patch job there? I've been out to Hobbs and that area of New Mexico quite a bit in the oil field myself.
Joey putting on max pressure here from the small blind. Rips it all in with the 5 high. The mumbler is all in from the small blind, picking on that big blind. Vicente has a hand he would like to see a flop with, but do you really want to take King Queen to battle here with the 2 shorties behind you?
I think the shorties behind you is the only reason you haven't snap called here.
He's already peeked that direction, and now he's doing it again.
Yeah, I think normally a player who's playing as aggressive as Joey is, I think you're absolutely snap calling this
Right.
because you're like, you know what? It's blind versus blind. He's picking on me.
And Joey, in his mind's like, what are you doing? You can't call right now. You can't call right now.
You got a couple $1,000s in ladder ups waiting to your left.
King Queen would be a heck of a stand here if he could find it.
Does let it go.
Vicente in the muck lets it go. Joey gets that one through, picks up $400,000 in profit.
With the mumbler, the old 5 triz, RJ.
Yeah, I'm about just mentally prepared.
All right, we've got Simon's other son. We got Jude Webster joining us.
What's up, Jude? We always try to support the kiddos and the moms.
All right, Mentone, Texas, James says.
Dads can be all right, but, you know.
Yep, I've spent some time out in Mentone as well. Good old oil field country out there, buddy. Rebecca Thompson joining us from Table 9.
Hello, Becca.
Hello, Becca, the lovely Rebecca.
Happy stacking out there at Table 9.
Carson's all in. He's finally found something to go with. It's an ace.
Found an ace, and he's not afraid to use it. Ace 4 for Carson. He's going to rip it all in for $530,000.
Might look like pocket aces when you peel it, but it's the Bangkok surprise. You just thought it was an ace, buddy. Ruh-roh.
Ace 4's ripped it, and we're over to the cutoff now. Scoop, looking at Big Slick. So the all-in here from Carson, $530,000, less than 3 blinds.
Yeah, Scoop really just thinking what to do, if he's just going to call and try to eliminate a player with somebody else involved, or if he's just going to take it down.
And he does want to try to isolate this pot, so he's going to rip it. Scoop now all in, $2.2 million, the all-in from Scoop. Pocket 5s in the big blind for jobs not finished.
Jobs not finished has a lot of chips. He wants a count. You can see those 5s have, oddly enough, RJ, 5% of the equity here, 55. Speed limit.
Got a fun story about that, but I'll share it later. Nearly $7 million here in Simon's stack. Sir, not finished. Thinking things over here. The all-in from Scoop is nearly $2.2 million, so it's $2.2 million here for jobs not finished to try to knock out 2 players. And he lets go the 5s. 5s go into the muck, so we're going to be heads up. Carson taking on Scoop. Carson needs some help.
Mr. Carson Winokur is our first player at risk. Scoop trying to deliver the knockout punch. There it is.
Deuce 6. Nice fold so far from the 5s. Queen of spades.
Carson needs a 4 and a 4 only.
Not a 4. That's a jack. So ace king here for Scoop. We'll pick up $1 million in profit and our first elimination of tonight's final table. The man Carson We've seen him in a lot of final tables. He will finish in 9th place. A sweet run from Carson, outlasting 1,300 or so players. Sweet prize, $8,810.
Absolutely. Players got $11,810 locked up, so we're all making at least 5 figures now. Great run, Carson. We know we'll see you on another final table soon, brother. And now Glenn has 4 big blinds, and he'll be in the big blind the next hand. He's not a big fan of the kitty game. 6-7.
6-7.
Let's it go.
In the muck. Ben, another
I was just going to let them do it when they
another person checking in our chat from North Carolina.
Cheering for the curly head rascal, he says, talking about Joey Jr. He does have quite a beautiful nest there on top of his noggin, doesn't he?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, we're just a little hair envious in here.
Sonori asking, what was the buy-in? This was a $500 event. Day 1 started Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, all day 1 flights. They made it to day 2 yesterday on Sunday, and now we are down to our final 8.
Love the 3-bet here from Jobs Not Finished. Don't want to take that ace-jack very often out of position. He's going to go ahead and 3-bet it up and put the pressure back on Scoop, who does just have the king high. It is a beautiful king-queen suited. $1,332 entries. I feel you, Ben. Holding on for dear life over here. I think the whole state of North Carolina is tuning in. We got a lot of folks in the chat seem to know each other from out there on the East Coast. Shout out to Petey Pablo if he's out there waving that shirt around like a helicopter.
True. All right, Scoop makes a call. We're off to the flop. Ace, queen, 8, 2 clubs. The ace of hearts does come out here, so both players landing a little bit of something. Ace, jack lands for Jobs Not Finished. Scoop, middle pair.
Asks him if he has any greens left and finds out where the stacks are at.
Jobs Not Finished. Open rip right here. 2.1 million. The Jammy Jam.
Scoop's got 60% of a royal flush, RJ. But it's no good.
And middle pair.
Simon's got a royal flush blocker, though.
He does indeed. Middle pair and runner flush, not my favorite hand.
Scoop not loving this. He plays quite a bit with Simon. Players very familiar with each other, but I think this is just a fold. Faced a 3-bet and now aggression on the flop via a jammy jam from our friend Jobs Not Finished. And he does let it go. Nice hand there for Jobs Not Finished.
All right, our chip leaders doing chip leaders things here. The final table thus far. Joey's chipped up a bit. Jobs Not Finished, chipped up just a smidge.
Folks in the chat, I think you just hit the enter button once when you type something. We've been asked 17 times if we like chimichangas, and Jackson has let us know that Simon is his dad 17 times as well.
I do love me some chimichangas, though.
Yeah, send us some and some tamales. Por favor.
Me gusto chimichangas.
Si, senor.
Raise rather.
All in here from Scoop. He's down to 2.1 million, so he's sitting on just a little over 10 blinds. Does not want to get into that dangerous territory, so he's going to rip it here with the suited ace-6.
Come back.
Fold.
I want my money back. Huh? He knows as much
Glenn
as
is
I
in the
like.
big
I
blind.
want my chips back.
Haven't seen a lot from Brent thus far, hanging around over there in the 7th seat. Oh, by the way, he's third in chip stacks.
Glenn wakes up with a Doyle.
Lizard needs to find something soon, and he looks at 10 deuce.
We all know the story, right? 2 tournaments been won with that hand, but not a whole lot of them are going to get you out of the basement. And you're hanging on for dear life. Glenn decides to let that go and see if he can find something a little better in the small blind.
Casey Powell in the chat coming in to watch his daddy play. Casey says Simon and his dad, too.
Well, I can tell you one of the 2 commentators in here liked the outcome of the NBA Finals because RJ is a big Oklahoma fan. Almost said Sooners, but that too. But
That, too, yep.
the other team, the old Seattle Supersonics, what's their mascot again?
The Oklahoma City Thunder.
Thunder, that's what it is, yep.
The best basketball team on the planet that didn't
Couldn't get past Wembanyama and the stiff arms.
Yeah.
So, yeah, one of us is super happy that New York won. I don't know the city of New York's happy, though. They lost a few buses and cars in the celebrations.
It's what they do.
Meanwhile, the Japanese soccer fans are cleaning our stadiums for us here in America, showing us
Man.
how things should really be done.
A lot of them have been playing poker here
Yeah,
at the Texas Card House Dallas, and
welcome Team Japan.
hopefully they can show some of these Texans how to pick up after themselves as well.
Absolutely. Little manners never hurt nobody. Thank you, Japan, for teaching the good folks of America a little lesson or two in cleanliness.
And I've heard that Shohei Ohtani, the billion-dollar baseball player, has been spotted picking up dugouts after games.
Is he allowed to bet on soccer?
Well, he bets on how much trash he can pick up.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, right. Every 2 minutes.
They didn't have service.
William Melville joining us as well. Saw you up there in the chat. Howdy, howdy. All right, Brent. Waking up with crabs. Facing a raise.
Fold.
All right, Joey Jr., early position this time, opens up with King 10.
Just a min click on that open here, so players may want to come in with some hands like 10-9s, and S does. And we're going 3 to a flop.
8-9-5, the flop. 10-9 lands the best of it here for S.
Check.
Does she have a sister, Cy?
Bet 425.
Bet is 425. That is Joey Jr. with the small bet. And remember, Glenn is left with absolute crumbs. Barely even has 2 big blinds. S does have top pair, though. I think he's going to continue for at least 1 street and see what our aggro player, Joey Jr., with the big stack does.
Joey takes a peek there. I would imagine it was to verify his diamond situation, and he has one.
It's a grande one.
It is grande. Pretty big card here for S as well. He has the 10 of diamonds and now picks up a gut shot and is leading in equity.
Yeah, this is really tough if Joey continues.
Bet all in.
Oh, my. Does he continue? He just rips it.
Joey does continue indeed.
He is so aware of these ICM situations around him. He's got the big stack, And he says, if you want to risk your whole tournament life when there's some clear ladder ups about to happen, go ahead. I'm going to put you to the test, and I've got outs if you call.
Yeah, this is a bigger spot here for S even than Vicente earlier in the big blind.
For sure.
But S has more chips. 3.8 million still in the stack of Mr. S.
Yeah, you hate letting a player get away with stuff like this if you feel like you're good, but at the same time, there's so much money to be made.
Makes
but S
the call.
doesn't care. He makes the
10-9,
call.
Gets in there, and it's a big one.
Wow, what a call.
10 million in this pot. S has the lead in equity, but a diamond would change things, as would a 7. A 7 would be a chop here.
Can he hold?
Off to the river we go.
Oh, what happened to the camera there?
It looks like it's a jack.
Wow.
Blackjack on the river.
And new chip leader established, folks. S says, I don't care about ladder ups. I think my hand is good.
Let's play for heaps.
Wow. What a call by my man S.
S now up to 10 million. Joey takes the hit there. Still second/third in chips at 8.4 million, so I'm sure he will be getting back to work very, very soon.
Not even a lab-grown diamond, folks. That was an absolute brick on the turn. S with a big double up is now our new chip leader.
Luke Jackson, we love you, but don't spam the chat. We can't see all the other chats. So share the love once, maybe twice, but don't share it any more than that, please.
Wow, what a call.
Big pot there for S. Very impressive play by both those players.
I'm going to say the obvious right now, RJ, and that's that you and I aren't making that call because we're too broke. We want those ladder ups.
Yeah, I like the spot from a poker
100%.
from a poker standpoint there. If you're going to make a stand against somebody that has been absolutely crushing here in the first 16 hands, that's a good spot to do it. And S was able to pull the trigger.
No, I mean,
Takes heart and some cojones.
Lynn's a cockroach, so it's unlikely that he's going to lose.
400? Yes, 400's about. Calls 400.
Dream spot.
And this is going to be probably more often than not one of those not talked about but collusion spots, right? You know somebody's so short,
Calls 400.
everybody's just going to call and
3 times.
probably check it down unless somebody just absolutely hits the nuts.
There was an open under the gun here. Joey back to work, opened. Minklick that was 7-5 of hearts, so they had to call the 400,000.
As did Glenn. This put Glenn all in.
So
Wizard.
Glenn is all in for a little bit less.
Check, check.
5 is landed for 2 players.
Although I don't see our side pot in the screenshot.
That, 350. Fold.
Thank you, Queen Spade. We love you too. And this is a weird spot for Scoop now. He's like, yeah, I know you don't have an 8 here. He's asking if he has more chips if he loses his whole stack. He gets the bigger prize, right? If they both get eliminated. That is how it works. Wizards all in for just 320.
Interesting question when facing a bet from an opponent.
But I remember because I was sitting right here.
Fold. Cards, please. Side pot.
Very crazy, but very real, and we all know it when we're at a table trying to knock out one player.
It is the unsaid collusion spot that we see often enough in these tournaments. But
Didn't happen because Joey bet.
Joey bets here, lands the 5, able to isolate a little bit. Now he lands a 7 on the turn. 6 of clubs on the river. The king 10 whiffs, and Joey's going to pick up another one here. 1.3 million in profit. Joey's back to work.
That's going to do it for our man Lizard, Mr. Glenn. Great run. He came to the table short. He came to the table in 8th place, and he's going to go out in 8th place. $11,810 for Mr. Lizard. Great job, buddy.
One of our favorites here at the TCH Dallas room. Another final table for Lizard. Well done.
Almost 15,000, 14,870 locked up. Then there were 7.
Raise the 4.
You can definitely feel the breath of a lot of these players being exhaled right now. They've got those 2 short stacks out of the way. They've secured double the payday they started the final table with. And I think you'll start to see some players really getting after it here. $500 was the buy-in, T-Man. We had 1,332 entries. Did have a double bag bonus. A couple people made that, including one of my buddies and one of our floor managers at our sister club over in Las Colinas, Mr. Chris Frechette. Got that $2,500 double bag bonus.
Bet 350.
Sounds like you guys got a really fun poker group out there in North Carolina. We might have to come out there and visit y'all. Captain Relax is going to take one down. Flopping that gutter to Broadway. Haven't shouted out our main man, Glenn G Money, in the box tonight doing the dealing. One of the finest dealers you will ever meet. Had a nice run in a tournament recently himself. He hadn't been playing much, and he jumped in a smaller tournament we had just about a week or so ago, and I think ended up finishing 4th or something. So great run there, Mr. Glenn. Simon putting on his Kobe hoodie, trying to get this job finished, he says.
Raise the 400.
Really wants this tournament.
Fold.
Uh-oh. Classic battle. Ace, king, ace, queen. That's probably in the cutoff is going to 3-bet here.
Raise 725.
Well, as long as I don't have to rail a bunch of guys, Haley, I'll
Fold. Fold.
come out there. I know what you meant, though, before it eagle. That was too easy. 3-bet, 725.
Raise.
And all in, says Brent.
Yes, sir.
Didn't come up with a 4-bet sizing he was real comfortable with, so he says, I'm going to just rip it here with ace-king suited. He's going to hope he's up against exactly what he's up against. Indeed, it was an alley-oop, but we had that on one of our recent streams where they couldn't help themselves after saying something about the people on the rail. But it's always fun to be on the rail for your friends, whether you could be here in person or not. I was able to, about a year and a half ago, to be on the rail for Miss Mallory, who took down one of our big tournaments for $211,000. That was amazing. She had a huge rail out there. just right off the stage cheering her on. But Brent's going to take that one down. Much needed. He's got a rail in the chat tonight as well with his family. But Team Joey really showing up tonight. You guys are making this stream easy for us here in the booth. A lot of fun. Hope some of y'all also get a chance to come out here to the great state of Texas and play a little poker with us. We will definitely have more tournament series coming up. And, of course, the World Series of Poker circuit event was so successful at our Austin location just a couple of months ago. It's coming back in September. So once the WSOP is over in Vegas, they're going to have a circuit event right here in Texas again, just about 3 hours south in Austin. Yes! JB3 was the one who made me watch that Austin stream where they were talking about getting railed, and now Queen of Spades has joined us. Settle down, Mama. She's ready. Venus and Serena are all in. My two favorite queens for 1.9 million. That is my favorite pocket pair. Let's see if they can hold. And they can. Hard to beat those two sisters when it's in the holding. Gotta love it.
Two blinds will be up next hand, 125, 250.
I mean, are you trying to set us up or what, Jackson? Of course your dad's one of our famous. We're becoming big fans of our man Joey, though, just based off the way he's playing. I mean, he's really putting on a clinic of how to play a big stack at a final table, and obviously already made a big name for himself out there in North Carolina. He's doing so in Texas as well. I'm familiar with, watching him on some other streams and seeing him in the room a little bit, but we're very familiar with Scoop here in the 2-seat, and he, in the hijack, is going to rip it with a 10-9.
Open jam here for Scoop. And we know Scoop doesn't like to get below that 10x mark. Once he gets around 10 blinds, he will go out kicking and screaming if he has to. He wants to double up or take down some blinds. Especially sitting right in front of Joey. He knows that he cannot mess around with his opens.
Ruh-roh. Ace-9 suited, but these stacks are pretty close. 2.2 million, 1.9. So, yeah, Vicente says.
Close spot there for Vicente. And he lets the suited ace-9 go.
And Brent wants nothing to do with the old stink bait. That's a hook with a duty on it. He lets that one go.
Yep. 125, 250.
I've got the chance to play with Brent quite a bit lately. And like I said, had fun with him yesterday on day 2. Saw him take a couple huge hits, RJ, in the day 2 tournament, but he survived and made it all the way here to the final table. So pretty impressive.
Nice.
He was in some tough spots.
Sweet run for Brent.
Yeah. Fingers more than crossed for you, Miss Kiwi. We're going to keep praying for you.
Scoop's got pocket 5s. He's going to rip it here.
Hoping the doctor has great news for you, Kiwi. Y'all say a prayer for our lovely friend, Miss Kiwi. And say a prayer for Brent, because the Kings have been the nut low on this table, and he's got a chance now to knock out a player. He's got the Cowboys.
No way you put that emoji on Brent.
Not on Brent. I just need to see Kings win once.
All right. We're taking them to battle here because Scoop ripped it with the pocket 5s. Brent in the small blind here with the Kings does make the call, so we're going to go to a flop. 5 Jack deuce on the flop. Seti Maggette for Scoop. Ace on the turn. Only a king can change it. 4 of clubs, and the Kings go down in flames again.
It wasn't me, Brent. I didn't do that.
Unreal.
I didn't do that. Kings are the nut low, RJ.
Kings are,
You did exactly what you did. You know you
Kings have been brutal with the final table here.
And Brent mentioning that he knows about that.
Simon was the one telling him that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That is gross.
Yeah, Simon, obviously a friend of the show. He's kept up with the record of Kings here
Well,
on TCH Live.
Good news for Brent. He's still got 3.6 million, RJ.
No
He's
problem.
in a great spot. But, man, that is brutal.
That double up for Scoop puts him at 5.2 million now. I don't know how true that news reporting is in the chat, but Brendan Sorsby might go to the NFL, huh?
Hey.
That's kind of what I thought might happen anyway, but he'll make a great NBA ref if he wants to.
So I'm a little still sore from about a year ago. Actually, it wasn't a year ago. It was November, so not quite a year, but I finally made it to one of these day 3 final tables. Got it all in. I was in great opportunity to double up with Kings. My opponent ripped it right in my face with ace-10 offsuit and just bam, bam. Ace-10 in the window, ace on the turn. See you later, Eric. So, yeah, Kings have been brutal to me and many, many others. Shout out to my man David Carter, who got his Kings run down by the Queen 7 on this very final table. So it has been just brutal to wake up with Kings on this final table. But you're going to do what you do with Kings, RJ. You're
Do what you do. Vicente's going to rip it here with pocket 5s.
You're calling all in. You're not folding your Kings, no matter how bad they run. You're just getting it in.
So pocket 5s again, the hand of the evening thus far. Vicente finds a spot here to rip it. He's in the hijack. And everyone's going to fold, so he'll pick up blinds and antes. Blinds and antes now worth $625,000 in the pot before we see our cards.
Yeah, I wish we could control how many ads you guys see, but I think the only way to control that is by purchasing some sort of
Yeah, I think that's some sort of YouTube subscription, I think, yeah.
We don't have anything to do with the ads, unfortunately, or we would just turn them off for you guys. I watch streams all the time, and I have to suffer through it.
They got to pay us the big bucks, though, you know?
Shit. That is spelled SHIEEEEYAT. Shit.
Thanks for rooting for us for Poker Commentators of the Year on poker.org, though. We appreciate that.
Yeah. Nifty.
Maybe one of these days we'll get up to
If we can get rid of these ads, Nifty
lunch
Sin,
money.
I promise you we would. Promise you.
All right, Vicente's going to open up here, ace-5 of spades. Job's not finished. Makes the call with pocket 8s.
Scoop looking down at 1 queen. Mystery card is the other one.
Heads up to a block.
So it's heads up, ace-5 of spades versus the 88.
3, 6, 7, a flop here. 1 spade. So Vicente does find a little bit of equity. He'll have an ace available, a 4 for a gut shot, and backdoor spades. But problem is his neighbor, Job's not finished, has a pair of 8s, and this is a really good flop for 8s.
Yeah, and he's got an 8 on his hoodie, and he is going to raise it up. $2 million is the wager. That's going to put Vicente all in. He doesn't know it, but he only has 6 live outs. You can see the 4 of clubs is in the muck already. Don't feel like this is a spot or a sword he's going to want to die on. That might be Mama in there in the background.
That is.
Watching him. That's
The
Miss
lovely
Michelle.
Michelle, keeping an eye on her beau, Vicente.
Another power poker couple. Vicente and Michelle are just awesome. Vicente Vicente does let it go. Vicente wants a quick peek. He says, let me have a peek. Let me have a peek down at there at those cards.
Yeah, you know, those two have played a lot of tournament hands together around the Dallas area.
You just tuning in, here's a reminder of what we're playing for. First place tonight off of a $500 buy-in is $87,920. Got 7 players left, so they've all got just under $15,000 locked up. It's going to be a great finish regardless. A lot of money up top, RJ.
That's right. You're already in the Civic territory with money back.
I think you could buy about 8 of your Honda Civics for that top price. Brent put on a serious face for this hand. Sharp suit as well.
Yeah, compliments to Brent tonight for dressing for the occasion. Looking sharp.
Fold. Fold.
Oh, I think I just heard Michelle in the background say, I just got knocked out.
Something about kings, too.
Yeah.
Yes, on the button with a suited king 10. He's going to raise it up.
Of course, the Lone Star standoff going on in the room tonight. That is the final event of this signature series.
Yeah, he just kind of left you on an island out there, huh? The small blind.
Yeah, mentioning the small blind did kind of leave him out on an island.
My old internet days.
S is on the button there, realizing the small blind's not even at the table, and he wakes up with that suited king and definitely is going to try to steal those blinds. And really disciplined laydown there from Joey. So showing us he's got the ability to play super aggressive and play sharp as well when need be, and just let some speculative hands go like a king 9.
I love it. Sticking and moving at the right time.
We've all gotten ourselves in trouble with the king 9 before, so.
Twice last week.
Exactly. $87,000 is indeed a lot of chimichangas.
Raise to 585.
I hope that comes with at least a couple of senoritas, Mr. Ben.
Pocket 6 is under the gun here for Jobs Not Finished. Raising it up, $585,000 to bet.
Welcome back to the table, Scoop Dog. So we're going to let the 8-6 go. And now back over to Vicente, who is getting short, facing an under the gun raise. A little over a min click here. Job's not finished. Raised it up to 585. And Vicente is going to make the call. So here we go to a flop.
Queen 9-6, a flop.
Ruh-roh.
Set for Jobs Not Finished.
But gutter ball for Vicente. He's just going to stick it in, right? 1.5 million out there. Is he going to go small?
Bets 285.
He is. He's going to say, go ahead, tie that noose. We're going to get the story from you guys here in a second, Haley. I've noticed that too since y'all started bringing that up. All right, Vicente is going to see what he would be left with if he just makes a call here with this small bet. It is not going to leave him with much. About 8 big blinds or so.
All right, Vicente lets that one go. Vicente with the extra N in his name, I see. We got to teach these folks how to spell these Latin names.
What they do? Vincente?
Exactly. Who's Vincente? It's Vicente, Vicente. I think that's the Italian version.
Yeah, they wanted to make him a little Italian gangster.
Yeah.
Vincente.
He was worried about that tonight, too. He told me, he's like, RJ, do you know how to pronounce my name? I said, yeah.
Vicente.
Vicente, yeah.
And you got to make your V sound like a B.
That's right.
Vicente. All right, y'all tell us the story of the Queen Six. Is there some history there for our man Joey Jr. out there in North Carolina? What's the story with the Queen Six? Y'all brought it up earlier, and I've seen it everywhere already at this final table. It must follow him. Let us know if there's a story behind that hand. Okay, cool beans. Name of the club.
$500,000 here from Joey. He's got the button. 9 triz of diamonds. And Vicente looking at Queen Jack. He's got 2 letters, but it's not our favorite 2 letters, but he is down to, gosh, what is that? 7, 8 blinds. Around 8 blinds here. So worthy of a rip for Vicente. He's all in with Queen Jack.
So far, he's up against the 9 triz and the 4 triz. Joey's going to have to say to heck with it. I'm just going to call. I already put chips in.
So he's got the suited 9-3.
1.1 million is the total Vicente is in for.
Does have to make the call, and off to the flop will go. Vicente looking for the double up. Ace-7 the flop. Trying to avoid a 9 and a 3 here. 9 of clubs on the turn. Now we need a queen or a jack for Vicente. No help on the river. And that will do it for our man Vicente. The 9 triz lands for Joey, knocking out Vicente in 7th place.
Great run, Vicente, finishing in 7th place. $14,870 going your way. Heck of a run. We know we'll see you and or Michelle on another final table soon. GG's, buddy.
GG's, buddy. Teddy and Moo are proud of you. Tell the puppies we say hello.
Indeed. All right, players got 22,000 locked up now. No, excuse me. Not quite.
17.
That's the next one. They got almost 18,000 locked
There
up
we
here.
go.
6 players remain. Ouchie Wawa is right.
There you go. Joey putting a little pressure on those short stacks and landing hands while he's doing it, and that's going to be a dangerous combination over there in the 3 seat. Our man has stacked some chippies all the way up to 10 million now.
Yeah, it was up close to 13 million earlier before he took that hit. Great call from S, but he's back up to 10 million and doing Joey Jr. things, raising it up again with the 9 high. This time it's the 9 deuce suited. And just like that, he's going to steal some more blinds.
Absolutely. More profit for Joey.
We forgot to mention earlier, RJ, there was a super chat. Somebody threw us
Man, they sure did.
enough for a half a taco.
We got to talking about a hand. $1.99 super chat came in there. We appreciate that.
$1.99 super chat came in there. RJ and I are going to flip for it. See who takes that home.
Shoot, I'm going to put it in that big old pile of super chats and see how many tacos I can get when this thing's done. Thank you.
Simon Part 2 has joined us. Our buddy Simon Britton in the chat. How is Vegas treating you, my man? Seeing you're making some runs and some tourneys as well. Beautiful modeling picture you have there as your avatar. Such a great jawline, that young Simon.
Yeah. What was that? What was the name of those pictures you took your senior year in high school? The something shot?
Glamour shots.
Glamour shot. That's it.
Simon's got a brand new spread of glamour shots that he just got done at the mall.
Exactly. You know.
That's right, though. We're talking about one Simon and sweating another. There he is.
All right.
Getting some camera time right now.
Fold it around to his button.
Holy hell. There's another super chat from Casey Powell.
Casey Powell coming in with a super chat. Thank you, Casey. My new best friend, taking the spot of Eric Van Loozen.
Big hearts, buddy. All right, the stink bait coming in for a raise. Jack with a deuce. Brent's like, they keep picking on my blinds over here. Oh yeah, we knew it, Vicente. We were just cracking on him for misspelling your name a second ago. Vicente has joined us. GG's, buddy. Brendan says my bad. A little pat on the chest.
Texas poker legend Milkman Mason in the chat. What's up, Milkman?
Man, I don't know if I want to take that bet the way that he ran in day 2. I mentioned he was down to 1,500 after his first hand.
Yeah, you mentioned that Simon in the 5 seat and Brent in the 7, both very, very short in day 2. And, of course,
Spun her up.
Joey was captain on day 2. He was absolutely owning things when I got to deal to his particular table. And like I said, he caught my attention early yesterday that wouldn't be surprised if I see this guy at the final table, and here he is doing work.
Joey Jr. loves suited cards. He's going to keep raising with them. He's in the hijack with a 6-3. Job's not finished. Just calling here with ace-queen in the cutoff.
Sneaking in there.
And let's see if S likes this price. He does. Just a min click. 3 ways to a flop. 1 big ol' ace and a couple of really small holdings.
King, king, deuce.
Check.
Pretty rough board for all of our holdings, but Job's not finished. Just sneaking in with a limp there with ace-queen, so he might find a spot here to continue or perhaps be aggressive.
Bet 600.
We know Joey's going to continue. He does. He leads out for 600,000.
Simon says, I don't believe you. Makes the call. $3 million out there. Ez decides not to do anything wild here. 6 ball.
Oh, and Joey lands a 6 here.
I mean,
Big turn for Joey if this hand stands pat and goes to showdown as is. But I feel like these two might not make it to a showdown.
Simon's going to go ahead and bet now instead of checking back. And of course, Joey Jr. is going to have to make a call. He's now got 2 pair.
Yeah, check call here. And now, Job's not finished. Is going to have to bet to win it. 7 of hearts on the river. Front door hearts come in. And, of course, that flop king, king, deuce.
4.5 million in the middle. Simon want to take his ace to showdown. Stack's pretty even.
Yeah, I think if Simon's going to bet here, he's going to have to bet pretty hefty here to get Joey away from this pot. 4.4 million in it.
Bet 1.7.
And he's going 1.7, and now Joey's got to think, does he have a rivered flush or maybe some sort of middling pair And I got myself in trouble here with the 6-3, or am I good? And he's got something like he's got, an ace high that doesn't want to go to showdown. Just watching Joey play so far, I feel like he's going to make this call, RJ.
He has not been wrong on many tonight. And 1.7 million, a price Joey could call here if he's feeling spicy. And of course, this hand's set up by the ace-queen, not 3-betting pre-flop. Just flatting to see this flop. And now we find ourselves here.
Wow. Does
And
lay it
Joey
down.
painfully lets it go.
Ace queen gets it through. Well done, Simon. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out, Milkman. Well, of course, this is 15 minutes in the past.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just a typo.
Yeah, a little typo. The blinds are definitely at 125, 250, 250, not 125, 125, 250. We'll get that changed on this next level, which will come in 15 minutes.
Kiwi in the super chat town. Thank you so much, Kiwi.
Our third super chat from our super chatters. Kiwi, thank you. RJ and I definitely can afford a couple of tacos or chimichangas.
Kiwi says lunch is on her. We appreciate that, Kiwi. Thank you so much.
God bless you, and God bless your health.
All right, Joey, back to earth. Raising under the gun, ace-7 offsuit.
What do you think Joey's VPIP is at right now?
It's pretty high.
Normally, we don't even look much at that during these tournaments. We pay more attention to that during our cash games.
Yeah, his might be interesting. He's putting in the work here, going after him.
He really is.
I love it.
King 5 suited.
Look at that, the TPT in the chat, by the way.
They are everywhere in the chat.
Triangle Poker Tour.
Oh, official. I see it now. TPT.
They're having a ball. Justin from Del Rio in the house. Scoop in the big blind with a suited ace-jack. Pretty good hand.
We got an ace-high flop, RJ. We got trouble a-brewing.
Ace lands here for both players.
Almost 4 million effective. Joey's got him covered. I need to come take some lessons out there in Raleigh, North Carolina.
I like this crew. I've done some work with the Queen 6 myself. Maybe I could fit in out there.
Get in where you fit in, buddy. 550 and a call. Going to a turn.
King of spades here. No help for either player.
Check.
Scoop out of position. Does go with the check.
Ace-jack is tough to navigate sometimes. And, of course, two of the aces that you beat are out there, right? The ace-10, the ace-8. There's now 2 flush draws available as well. You don't have either of those suits. Or either. Which one is it, folks? Is it either or is it either?
That's right. We've got folks from all around the world in the chat tonight. So
what do y'all say out there in North Carolina? You say either or you say either?
1,150,000.
1.1 million the bet from Joey here. Into about 2.5 million in the middle. So pretty good size here, and that's going to put a little pressure on Scoop as he has 3.4 million in his stack. Do we see
Raise.
a rip? Yes, we do. Scoop is
Wow.
going to rip it all in for the 3.4 million.
Chop outs.
Joey makes the call with his ace-7. So, yeah, 10-8 or king here. No, a king would not work.
Needs a 7.
10-8 with chop 7 to win. That's none of the above. 4 diamonds on the river, so ace-jack will pick up the double up here. So Scoop finds a nice pot for him. 4.8 million in profit, 9.3 million now to his stack.
And that is going to put Joey down to 4.3 million.
Yeah,
But I have a feeling we're not going to see a big difference in play. So that is a hit to Joey.
So, yeah, those two basically swap stacks there.
Joey's still got plenty of chips with the blinds at 125, 250. But that was a big hand. Anytime you get that ace-high flop, both players six-handed with an ace, you know some chips are going to get in, and it gets all in. Scoop now dragging a big old pot and now in a really comfortable spot. So let's see where our chip leaders are now. We've got our man Simon now in the lead with almost 13 million. Scoop now jumps up to 9.3. Our man S at 8 million. Joey Jr.'s got 4.3, followed by Brent, and Travis is our shorty now.
My watch telling me, hey, Big Papa, there's still time to get your exercise in today.
You haven't had enough steps today?
My steps ring is looking good, but that's the only one.
I just need to know why your watch is calling you Big Papa.
You know.
Throw your hands in the air. Okay.
All right, back to work we go. Hand 32 folds around to the button. This is S. He's got 6-9. That's in the muck as well.
That's what I think, guys. I think it's either with a hard E, because nobody says neither. They say neither.
I think it's neither.
Neither. No. Well, yeah, British people, they don't know how to speak English.
Yeah. What are they doing?
You may have come up with it, but
There we go. There's a vote for either. Queen, 10, the flop. Battle of 9 deuce taking on King 7.
Check.
Small blind versus big blind here.
uh-oh. Glenn Miller putting in the jinx. I don't think that's going to sit well with the TPT crew.
Ace of diamonds here. King has the check mark if we go to showdown. It does go check. Scoop and Joey still a little bit wore out from that last pot, so they're going to check this one down. King high takes it down.
Yeah, we do have our 250K coming up at the end of the month, and we will have some satellites for that, Glenn. I believe that's what it is. We also, this weekend,
Coming up Saturday,
back to the Lone Star Showdown, that $250 buy-in for 50K guarantee.
There you go, that's
one-day
right.
event.
Best one-day tournament in all the land. $250 entry, 50K guarantee.
That's right.
Pretty good.
That's right, Haley. I knew she was going to come out. She says, watch it, Glenn.
Whoa.
You got the memo.
One thing is okay. Thank you for the reminder. No problem.
Jackson's still in here, rooting for Simon. Says, who else is rooting for Simon?
Circles. Very good song by a band called Soul Coughing.
Is that Beatles?
Look them up. Nope, not the Beatles, RJ. I know that's your answer for everything.
Brace to 600.
I got it right once. All right, 600,000 in the open here. From the cutoff, that's S. He's got ace 4.
The Boston folks say either.
Very Worthy of an open here from the cutoff. Ace-4.
Raise. All in.
All in. Rip City from Joey. He's in the small blind looking at jacks.
Got the jiggities, and he's going to rip it. Says, you want to raise me, buddy? Watch out.
Says, I need to get back to work. And the jacks come right on time for Joey.
They said Joey's walking circles around these folks, and I had to look it up, RJ, to see who else has a song called Circles.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot.
I feel like, I was going to say, I feel like there might be more than one.
Post Malone, Kanye West, Pierce the Veil, Soul Coughing I mentioned. Your favorite, Mariah Carey.
Okay.
Her sister, Megan Thee Stallion.
I like her better, yeah.
Trey Songs. So, yeah, a lot of folks with songs called Circles, and Incubus as well.
Is there
Joey is running circles around folks.
I wonder if there's a band named Circles.
Circle takes the square.
Oh, well done.
I like these triangle poker folks, man. They can be our pals.
Absolutely. Check in on TCH Live anytime. We like you guys. All right. Speaking of TPT, it's on the man in the 3 seat. Joey's got a Jack-9 suited. One of our very favorite hands to get in trouble with.
Indeed.
And how rude. He laid it down. He was looking at those players behind him, and perhaps he saw a little something that he didn't want to mess with it.
Simon has another suited King 5. Had this earlier. This time he is going to put the big blind to the test.
I think he saw perhaps Simon reaching, and Simon reaches for more chips.
Game of
all in.
Game of observation, they say.
You can still observe in this game. It is allowed.
Mike Caro's Book of Tells comes into play every now and then. And that looks like a, well, maybe I'll call.
Yeah, Brent's looking at Queen 10 here. 2.7 million in his stack. A little more than 10 blinds.
RJ getting a little impatient. He's over here doing the helicopter. Good thing the camera's off in the booth.
Brent's going to rip it here. He does make the call.
Queen 10 says, I'm done getting picked on. Let's battle it
All right.
and see if we can get a double.
Job's not finished going after Brent. Love to see these king high hands, 9 high hands going after the shorties. All these players absolutely going after the win. Job's not finished trying to find a spot here. Does have a slight lead in equity. Brent's looking for the double up.
He's at risk.
7-7 Jack. No clubs. 8 of spades.
9, 10, or Queen.
Deuce. The brick of all bricks. And King High is going to survive here. Job's not finished. Goes after Shorty with King High and gets the knockout. Shout out to our man Brent. A sweet, sweet run for him, and he will finish with a pretty nice prize, Eric.
$17,980. The sharpest dressed man at the table, Mr. Brent. His family was in the chat. Great run for Team Brent. Just came up a little short in that one.
Man, yeah. And
nice run, though.
I think Brent was probably card dependent tonight. He may have had the least entertaining cards of our final table, and just really didn't find a lot of spots to go after it, but he did find a sweet prize on this payout, finishing 6th place.
Ladder up indeed. Now they've all got 22,000 locked up, and they've got our man Scoop doing the color up duties since he's got all those white chips, and he's like, hang on, guys, I got ace-king here. I'm not ready to play banker just yet.
Scoop says, I can't color up these chips quite yet because I've got Big Slick.
Raise.
And job's not finished on the button. Clear spot for a 3-bet here. He just doesn't know his opponent's got him pipped. 1.8 million. Now let's see what Scoop does with his ace-king.
Calls 1.8.
All right, 1.8. The 3-bet from job's not finished. Ace-queen on the button. Up against it here because Scoop just flats with ace-king and lands ace-king. King 4-4 the flop.
And he's going to check it over and see if he can get Simon to put more chips in this pot. And Simon is going to want to rep that exact hand, ace-king, but unfortunately, his opponent has it, RJ.
1.360.
1.36 million to bet. And Scoop's just going to check raise all in here. Ship City for Scoop, all in 8 million.
Fold.
He's like, you're going to see it anyway, and he shows the hand.
Buttons right.
I haven't seen our friend Lego in the chat just yet, but if he is, we're about to hear from him, RJ.
Last time I saw him, he was in the Lone Star standoff going on outside.
Oh,
in the
yeah,
room.
we got another tournament going on right now. That's right.
That's
The
right.
Lone Star standoff. Is that the final event of our signature series?
Final event of the Signature Series. They are down to 26 players. 17 are going to get paid tonight in the Lone Star standoff.
Is old Graybeard one of them? Hard to miss Lego. Look for, yes, I see him already. See the color?
Yep, I see him.
There is Mr. Lego.
Raise to 600.
And Brian Devaney right next to Maddie.
There you go. Some of the local crushers, celebrities still out there in the final 26.
Rut-row. We got an all-in from an ace-deuce, and we got a clear call coming from Scoop. He's got the jacks.
All right, Travis finds a spot here. His cards have been a little quiet tonight, and he finds a spot to rip it with ace-deuce. Now he's going to need an ace because Scoop's calling him up with the jiggities.
Travis fans, here's your time. Cheer him on. Queen 6 shows up again. Needs an ace.
Only an ace can change it. 4 of clubs. No help for Travis, and just no cards for Travis all evening at this final table. But he does find himself laddered up to the 5th position, so he will go out in 5th tonight. A sweet prize, $22,430.
Creeping up now. 4 players remain. $29,580 for 4th place. Here we go, folks. Players are going to take a quick 6-minute break. We've got 4 of our finest left. We got Scoop, our new chip leader. Job's not finished. S and Joey Jr. Joey's our short stack now, but he's got 4.7 million. The blinds will be going up to 150, 300, 300, but plenty of chips, plenty of playability for all 4 of these players, and they are all 4 excellent players. We have learned just in the short time watching Joey what a stud he is, and of course we're all very familiar in this DFW area with Scoop, Simon, and S. Can't wait to see how this finishes off, RJ.
Absolutely, and a special shout out to our man Travis there, getting eliminated in 5th place. He did all the grinding in Vegas for a few years, and he is having a ball being back here in Texas. So shout out to him for putting in the work and making some runs here at Texas Card House, Dallas. We'll get those payoffs off the screen so you can see that clock there. You can see that there is 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the break. Glad to see Glenn Miller appreciates a good one-liner. Our man Eric, definitely guilty of that. I would never. All right. Still 4.5 minutes remaining in this break, and let us know who you're rooting for. There's a look at the 4 players remaining. Joey Jr., our chip leader coming into tonight's final table. He is now in the basement at 4.7 million. Still plenty of blinds to work with. S, job's not finished. And Scoop has climbed his way all the way to the chip lead at 14.8 million.
Good run, bro.
Roughly about 36 million in play tonight. You know, for a couple of months, Eric, I was able to say that the last poker tournament I played in, I still haven't been knocked out, but I played in one, and I got knocked out, so I can no longer say that.
Tried to go out like John Elway, did you? Right off into the sunset?
I should have.
Yep.
There wasn't enough money, though, so.
Indeed. We got 3 minutes left. All right. North Carolina kicking our ass in the chat here, folks. Texas, where you at?
Tar Heel State representing.
Indeed.
Shout out to those Tar Heels. I'm an old baseball guy. They made it to Omaha.
I have been to a Durham Bulls game before.
I have a Durham Bulls cap.
I had a cap long ago.
I have the Durham Bulls cap just like the movie. I love it. One of my very favorite hats.
Doesn't fit my head anymore because my head's a lot fatter than it was when I was 16.
I have a similar problem with my Durham hat, yeah.
Went out there. I think I went out to Wilmington Beach. Hung out in the Charlotte area a little bit. So North Carolina definitely gets some love from me. Good food out there, too. And pretty ladies. Imagine that.
Pretty ladies. The Carolinas, Georgia.
That's considered the South.
Yeah, they don't mess. They don't mess around.
We love our Southern belles.
My brother lives in Atlanta, so I get to spend a lot of time there.
Simon's wife, grandma-in-law, niece, and other 3 kiddos all here watching from very rural Montana. They don't have any bananas up there in Montana, do they, RJ?
They do not.
It's tough to grow bananas in Montana.
The 9 Deuce, the Montana banana.
Well, welcome, Webster and in-law clan. Great people. I had the pleasure of not playing with Simon yesterday, but hearing him, because when he's next to you at a different table, you're still going to hear him.
Simon does chat it up very well.
Oh, he's a lot of fun. He is a lot of fun. Become a good buddy of mine in just the last probably year and a half or so. Really good dude.
A little bit old school. He will try to observe and make reads on tails and talk at the table. You don't get to see that very often in 2026 poker.
Yeah, you get a lot of the hoodie over the head,
Yeah.
you get the sunglasses, you get the headphones, you get the backpack or the seat belt man purse thing.
A lot of people that aren't that good at talking.
Yeah.
So they just don't.
It's like, are you guys all engineers or something? What's going on? Where's the personalities? We like talking it up at the table. That's why we're in here in the booth, chatting it up. Players coming back now. There's our man, TPT, first to show up. Hoping to be the last to leave.
Jude says he's still holding down the fort. He's still in Texas.
There we go.
All right. Sassy Pants in the chat. Hello, Sassy.
The Assassinator. Another reminder, Saturday this week, we've got the Lone Star Showdown. $250 buy-in, 50K guarantee.
The Lone Star Showdown is back.
It's been a fun one. Last few times we've done that. We obviously smash the guarantee, and we end up with a couple of prizes, first and second, that are over 5 figures. So I think second's been around 10K and first been 14 or 15K.
That's what I need to do this
We'd love
week.
to have it be even greater. So the more folks that show up and the more bullets you fire.
That is not what I need to do this week.
I didn't say you had to fire
Oh, okay,
multiple
okay,
bullets.
yeah.
All right, cards are back in the air, folks. 4 players left, all fighting for that top prize of $87,000 and some change. Simon hadn't even put Kobe back on yet. He's going to wake up with blackjack.
So weird. He has Troy Aikman on the front and Kobe on the back.
Scoop got the love hand, 6-9 of hearts.
All right. Simon and Jobs Not Finished on the button with ace-jack. Bumps it up, $750,000. Our blinds now, $150,000, $300K. With that $300K big blind ante.
Here we go. Our man DeMond's going to be here probably, he says, on Saturday playing in this one.
There we go.
They're messing with that one wild strand of hair Joey's got that's standing out there on its own. Just like him, he's the North Carolina man standing out on his own.
I'm jelly.
Crazy hair, don't care.
I'm the same, Joey. I have about 7 hairs, and 2 of them are out of place.
Shit, I could have just stayed running my room and maybe blinded out.
Price to 650.
All right, good luck, fellas.
All right, have a good one, man.
Good seeing you, Travis. Fold.
All right, Joey, back to work. S finds a spot here to bump it up from the button with Queen Jack, and Joey in the big blind lets go of 7-4. TPT in the chat. I have some friends that are in the sports psychology business, so I'm going to have to look into this stuff.
Mentioned those V-pips. We
There
were
it
curious if Joey Jr. was way up there on top. And
Yeah.
in a tournament, 38%. It's a good number. He's
38%, and he slowed down quite a bit. I
Yeah.
imagine that number got higher at one point. When he was
putting in a lot of chips so far.
those first couple of orbits, when he knew he could pick on those shorties,
Yeah, he was really getting after it.
it was probably higher than 38.
It's probably been cut in half, as so has the stack.
And this one's going to walk for Jobs Not Finished. Simon gets to take down the small blind. Tanner Jerry with a fun question. Have we seen any World Cup out-of-towners checking in the card clubs? And yes, we have.
We have, yeah. I saw
Quite a bit of Japan
Yesterday.
folks have been to TCH Dallas. I know that.
yesterday after I got knocked out and was leaving the room, I saw a handful of Japanese players coming in.
I saw a few at the social club over at Las Colinas.
Do they have their Japan jerseys on?
Oh, yeah.
Rocking,
They
yeah.
are representing.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Raise. All in.
All in, says Joey Jr. He's got ace-10 on the button.
Ace 10 worthy of a big open, and he's going to go all the way open. All in for $4.2 million.
Zach says, imagine seeing Joey waking up on your couch weekly. This hair is nothing compared to that. Oh, man. I bet it's beautiful.
Oh, the good old days.
I never had the curls, man. I've always been just such a straight hair, but I used to have a lot more hair than I have now, that's
Right.
for sure.
Ah, you're
Big
still
old
look-
thick
you're-
head of
you're
hair.
still looking all right.
I just hope it hangs on long enough till I find that girl dumb enough to marry me, just for those wedding pictures.
Maybe I need to go bald because the hair, not much success.
Raise to 750.
Hey, in this game, ain't nothing wrong with being a maniac. Ask our man Simon. Sometimes that's how he'll run up some big stacks. He 10x'd his stack in a matter of like 3 levels.
Well, here
the
he
other
is
day.
working from the button with Queen 9 suited, and he's going to take that one down. Jeannie says the mental part of poker is what kills her game 100% of the time. That's all the game, Jeannie. It is a mental game for sure.
In a direct quote from Simon.
Game of action and reaction.
I told him, teach me how to 10x your stack after just level 8. And he says, well, first you have to convince everyone at the table you're a maniac. So that is in the words of one Simon Webster.
I tell you what, I made a lot more money at this game back when I was a maniac, I tell you that. The grind, not that cool.
Call. Fold.
All right, job's not finished.
Call.
Calling here under the gun. We're four-handed here, so you're under the gun is actually the cutoff position.
3 players still flop. Check.
Uh-oh.
6-7 deuce to flop here. Joey's got a big one.
Chips are getting in here,
My
folks.
favorite hand. He's got a pair and a flush draw, but our man Scoop rocking deuces in the small blind has landed bottom set.
Call.
10-8 not ready to go anywhere because he's got the nutter gutter.
Somebody called it in the chat. They said Joey Jr. is going to double up through Scoop. Well, this is going to be the hand if it's going to happen. Bottom set versus top pair and a flush draw. Let's see what comes on the turn. What
All
a
right.
flop.
Baby set here, playing it carefully, and just a call on the flop.
Spades right away for Joey Jr.
No waiting. Big king of spades on the turn. That gives Joey a big chunk of the equity. Not out of the woods, as Scoop does have a set.
Yeah, and he's not going to rip it here. He is going to bet, though. $1 million. No spade in hand for jobs not finished. That gutter ball is out of there.
Hand of the night thus far. And now Scoop asking for a count. Scoop does rip it, so this will put Joey at risk.
Who's the Nostradamus out there in the chat that called this? Let's see if it can hold.
All right, Joey's got a flush. He's up against the set. One card to go. It's the 3 of spades. No pairing the board for Scoop. So Joey finds the massive double up. 10.6 million now in his stack.
Who called it? We will shout you out again. I don't want to scroll back that far because it was a hot minute ago, but somebody claimed it. What a call. And what a flop. That is nasty. Joey Jr. now back up over 10 million in chips. Scoop still with a very comfortable stack. There we go.
Whoa, guard me, claiming that he called him. Does he
Whoa, guard me. There you go.
recognize that name? Or is he bluffing?
I don't know. I don't know if I can guard anybody these days. Not twisting my ankle.
Fold.
We'd have been so sick if the turn would have been my hand.
800. Fold.
All right, so Scoop and Joey both taking turns chip leading at this final table, exchanging heavyweight blows. Scoop now 9.4 million in his stack. Job is not finished. 12.5 million. Joey Jr. 10 million. Scoop 9 million. S 5.9.
Yeah, we'll get back to that Hurricanes win here in a second because I saw something really cool that I'm sure is common knowledge for you folks, but I'm sure a lot of folks that weren't aware of the significance of that Hurricanes dominating Stanley Cup performance would be impressed with some of those stats that came out after that big win.
Raise.
Job's not finished. Got that suited computer hand.
Queen 7, just an uptick from that Queen 6.
Fold.
Queen 7 gets it done.
Fold
10-5
there.
in the muck.
So, yeah, the head coach of the Hurricanes was also a captain for the Hurricanes. Won a title with them as a captain of that team
Wow,
and
pretty
then
cool.
held up that Stanley Cup as a coach. Now, how cool is that to be able to do that for that same franchise? That it's only been done, I think, one other time or a
Right.
couple times maybe. And the other cool stat was the margin of victory, I think, or the
Goals
no,
scored,
the amount
maybe?
the amount of games that they played to get to that final Stanley Cup game and win was the fewest since 1987. So
Yeah,
just
they had-
completely
They
dominating
had several quick series.
performance, knocking fools out left and right. So congratulations on that Eastern Conference run, and then of course Stanley Cup finale over Vegas.
Joey back to work here under the gun with King Jack, bumping it up. 600,000 is a min click here. Scoop from the big blind will defend. Off to the flop we go, 3-3-7.
Bet 450.
These are some of the fun hands to watch when it gets down to four-handed. You're not going to hit a lot of flops.
Right.
People are just going to be stealing pots.
A lot of dry flops, got to outplay each other a little bit at this point.
Position important, stack important, all the above.
You talked about the domination of Carolina Hurricanes and our. Oh, by the way, the Knicks went 16-3 in the playoffs. That's pretty good.
Ah, there he goes. JB3 reminding me that it's actually been 70 years since the player then coach thing happened.
Ah,
So
okay.
It had been done before, but it's been 70 freaking years.
Pretty neat. Pretty neat.
So, yeah, really cool. I got to see that coach holding up that trophy and then get interviewed, and his son came over, a spitting image of it. So cool.
Mike
good to see that.
Modano, of course, Dallas Stars' favorite, now works in the office for the Minnesota Wild.
Yep.
And, of course, those two met in the postseason, so that was interesting.
Yeah, we don't like that. He's in the wrong city.
He is.
Come back home, Mike.
All right, Ace-Jack bumps it up, 750,000. The sizing. Joey with Queen 4 of hearts in the big blind. Wants to see a flop, makes the call. Queen 4, King the flop. Two-piece for Joey.
That might also be one of the reasons that Joey is good, because he lands Queen 4.
Now he's got
Twice.
a boat. Fill her up.
My goodness.
Queen of clubs here on the turn.
Check.
Job's not finished. Does not want to see an ace or a 10.
Ooh, thank goodness.
5 of clubs, the river. Ace-Jack whiffs here. As Queen 4 lands the whole chimichanga.
50 call. Queen's 4.
And Ace High has a reason to call because not a whole lot should have been in Joey's holding, but he had all of it, RJ.
Not a lot going on there. So why not make the call with ace high? But Joey's got the goods.
Joey's got the goods. So I told our tournament director, Mr. John Kelsey, that we were going to be done by 10:15.
Okay.
It's 9:11.
You got a chance. 9:11 local time.
You think we can get out of here in an hour? I'm having a good time, so I don't care if we do or not. But that was my call, and he took the over. We're only through 47 hands, and we've got just 4 players left.
You got a chance here. These chip stacks will level out a bit here in the next couple of orbits. But this crew's playing for keeps. A lot better than some of those final tables when everyone's trying to fold to a chop. These guys are getting after it.
Calls 800. Heads up to the flop. One check.
Ace 7-5 the flop here. Job's not finished. Gut shot to the wheel.
Bet 700.
10 high for Scoop. Not much working, but he does get a chance to bet it from the button. Job's not finished. Makes the call. Jack of diamonds on the turn. 10 high for Scoop. The majority in equity. And a gut shot now.
Who is your daddy, and what does he do?
Check.
Nope. That's Simon's kiddos.
Bet 1.2 million.
So Simon does check here on the turn, opening the door for Scoop. Scoop will continue. 1.2 million the bet.
Job's not finished with that double gutty. He would love to have that jack be a heart on the turn for that combo draw. That was a big old boy, Ryan. That was wild.
Calls.
Combo draw, or double gutter, excuse me, makes the call.
Deuce of clubs, and that is no brick. Job's not finished.
With the nuts.
Makes a wheel.
That deuce of clubs is normally the brick of all bricks, but not this time.
Now he's going to lead out, hoping Scoop has a little something on that button. Simon's going to spill his green chips a couple times.
Bets.
Finds a number to go with. What is that number? We don't even get to see it. 4.4 million to bet.
There we go.
Scoop goes into the muck pretty quickly. Off to the next one we go.
Yep, diamond.
There's those payouts again. 29.5, 40,000, 61.7, and then 87.9 up top. And of course, a beautiful Texas Card House Signature Series main event trophy to take home with you as well.
Well, numbers that big could slow down the conclusion of tonight's final table as well.
Big line.
These guys are playing for heaps of cash. Happy dreams from Queen Spade. Thank you so much for checking in. We'll let you know who wins this thing tomorrow.
Queen Spade with more dreams about us. Her last one was pretty wild.
Be careful.
And it was PG as well, but it was still wild.
Raise. 1.9 million. 1.9.
Any pocket deuces, baby.
Simon's asked for pocket deuces. Did not get them.
Fold.
Little inventory. We'll look back over at his opponent. We'll look up at the screen and seeing those payouts and what the blind levels are. Scoop thinking over all his options here against a very aggressive player who's been putting lots of chips in pots tonight. Doesn't like the king 10 enough, RJ, to make that call. Lets it go.
You probably bet that river if I took him.
Well done. Good work there from Joey. 1.5 million in profit.
Nice.
I was like, that's preemptive, thank you.
That's right. He is back on top with the chip stack. And he's found another hand to open with. Being consistent with his sizing here, 600,000. That's got that hand we all love to see in cash games. The old suited canooders, RJ.
Suited and canooted for S, but 8-9 of spades goes in the muck. Queen 10 takes it down.
Send canoods. Suited canooders, but not at a final table playing for 88,000.
Yeah, the medium aces are always interesting to 3-bet with, but when you're trucking, feeling good, trying to take down a tournament, nothing wrong with 3-betting with some medium aces, and Joey putting in the work.
Joey and Jobs Not Finished both with that 14 million plus size stack.
Both have done a tremendous job accumulating chips and keeping them. Of course, Joey did go through some turbulence with a couple of different hits, including one downswing that took him down to 4 million, but no problem. He's back up there.
All in with the ace-3 from S for 4.4.
All right, S is going to rip it.
And Simon wants a count. He's going to have to decide here if 4.4 million is an amount he's going to want to call when he's only got 600K invested.
600,000 the raise from Simon. And this is why shorthanded action down the stretch, you can put a lot of pressure on your opponents with min raises. In the event that you don't want to call an all-in, you just spin a min raise. King Jack of clubs here for Simon. Job's not finished. Thinking about it. King Jack goes in the muck.
I'll let it go. This one. This time, snap.
Yeah, that was 15 big blinds he'd had to call off there for Simon. Decided that was just a little too much. Gets out of the way.
Yeah, I'd forgot that Queen Spade had that dream about us, and I'd also forgot, I didn't put the connection together, that she's the one that always tells us happy dreams.
That's right.
So it all makes sense now.
Yeah, and we were in her dream. Remember, we were driving around with her.
That's why the cerebellum went crazy.
We were listening to Tupac.
Yeah.
We dropped her off at the comedian. What's his name? Bert Kreischer.
Scoop's gonna rip it here from the button with King Queen. Joey's got Queen Triz. That's in the muck. Job's not finished. Also a Triz with a 4. Yeah, who was the comedian?
The guy that takes his shirt off, the fat guy. What's his name? Bert something.
Okay.
Kreischer? I don't know.
Oh,
Kreischer.
I believe you.
We dropped her off at his place with a pizza, and then she said she got mad because she didn't even get to eat the pizza.
I love
But
it.
that was her dream. Totally PG. We thought she was going to go
Well,
somewhere else with it.
Yeah, true.
I mean, kind of wishful thinking, but whatever.
The part she shared with us is
Yeah.
PG.
We heard about the pizza pie. We didn't hear about the other stuff.
I hear an all in. Scoop's going to rip it again, this time with Queen Jack. Joey, Ace 10 suited. A little bit of a teaser here. It's a lot of chips. 4.8 million.
16 big blinds.
Joey does ask for a count, and he's ready to do it. Makes the call with Ace 10 suited. So Joey is going to find a spot here to get it in good against Scoop.
And Queen 5 and 9-5 are not going to get it done, so it will be heads up. Scoop at risk. Doubled up Joey not too long ago with a set of deuces after Joey turned that flush, and now Joey's going to try to be the one to deliver that knockout punch.
All right, Scoop looking for a double up. Queen Jack needs some help. It's all clubs on the flop.
Ooh, another club.
Make it another club. Ace 10 still best.
Oh, it's
Deuce
a
of
deuce.
spades. And Ace 10 still best for Joey, and that will eliminate our man Scoop.
Ace high for the win. Scoop is going to be wamboozled. Great run, though, by our man Scoop. Another final table for him. And a fourth place finish, RJ, of $29,580.
That's a lot of used Civics right there. Well done, Scoop.
Whew, and look at these pay jumps, baby. Almost 11,000 now between fourth and third. 40,000 locked up for all these players.
All right, pretty juicy pot there for Joey. No skinny rabbit, and that will put him up to 19.8 million, Eric. High stack of the day.
Got some stank on it. There you go. Ben let me know it was the fourth time in NHL history for that previous trivia. Thank you, Ben. Joey fans getting excited. They can see the writing on the wall. Got an ace three-handed and a limp. He's going to ship it, put that pressure on.
Shippy Longstocking.
S has 5.875. Plenty of chips. 20 big blinds for S right now, so plenty of playability. S probably made the best call of the night so far with that flopped top pair of nines.
Yeah, he hasn't really been able to cash in on much since, but what a big pot and a big hand that was for him, and he's turned it into some real money.
Some serious money,
Now
40K locked up.
Now he's found himself in the final three.
Another ace for Joey, another raise. And he might face some resistance here as S has woken up with the Cowboys receiver hand, the famous 88. And that is good enough for a rip. Joey wants a count.
5.575.
Rip City from S, 5.5 million.
Does make the call. And
Joey says, let's call.
Gonna need an ace or a bunch of sevens.
All right.
S is at risk here. Joey looking to knock out another player.
Pretty big amount here for ace-7. Joey ready to gamble. Makes the call. Ace-7.
Oh, set of eights for S.
8-6-3. Clubs are live.
Uh-oh.
Hello, club.
Or a 9. Clubs or a 9. Oh,
Jack
it's a club!
of clubs. And
Are
that
you
is
kidding me?
nastiness right there. And Joey lands another monster 6 million in profit, 11.6 million in that pot.
That one hurt. That one hurt. Oh, I feel it in my gut.
Ace-7
Wow.
landing the 4-liner flush to take out the pocket eights. Sweet run for S. He will find himself in third place tonight. A prize of $40,040.
Nothing funner than a runner unless you're the sucker getting hit by it. My goodness.
Our man S gets it in with the eights, finds an 8-high flop.
Great run, S.
Club, turning.
Didn't get to see S before the tournament final table started to congratulate him, but really nice guy, very humble.
Awesome run. Sweet poker throughout the entire week for these folks. And now, here we are, heads up. The two that put on the clinic all night long, Joey and Jobs Not Finished, heads up for the dub.
Simon going to win the first battle here, but it's going to be a war between these two players. Big chip stack right now for Joey. He's got 25.5 million of the 39 million in play. RJ, did I tell you this was going to be over by 10:15? Because it's 9:27.
Yep, we said you got a shot.
And we're down to just 2 players.
And these two have been playing for the win all night, so they could rendezvous at any minute.
Check.
Nobody lands.
Of course,
Both have backdoor diamonds, but it is Joey, no surprise, that's going to land a pair on the turn.
both players have a lot of blinds at this point.
Call.
Simon needs a queen or a jack. Instead, it's 2 pair for Joey. Go figure.
800.
So we'll see what kind of heads-up play we get from these guys.
Queen eye.
Super.
Does make the call with queen high.
Looks like job's not finished. Bet there, 800,000. Joey just with the call.
Now, Mr. Gabe, be nice. He snuck in a Samantha for Simon in there. We see what you did. We're gonna have to start calling Joey Jonisha. All in good fun, and obviously, great heads-up battle though.
Yeah, it's been a fun night.
Seemed like we were destined for these two.
Call. Check.
6-4 versus the 2x4. And what do you know? We get 2 Broadways and a little baby 3.
6 high, still best. You don't get to say that every day, Eric.
300. Fold.
Bet and take with the 6 high.
Value bluff.
This is what we're talking about here, folks. We've got over 148,000 in play between 2 players. 61-7 for second, 87-9 for first, and a beautiful trophy. Heads-up battle right here, Texas Card House Signature Series.
Raise to 600.
Multi-day event.
Call. Checks.
All right, ace, king, deuce. A little bit of a scary flop for the 8s, but Joey will
300.
definitely splash around here. Job's not finished, rocking 7 high. Might he be feeling a little spicy? Does reach for the pepper here. In the muck.
Jackson in the chat saying, guys, my dad needs this. He's got like 8 kids, and it's really hard on him. He needs to win this. Oh, my goodness. Somebody tell him how kids are made.
They're all spread out in different states right now.
No.
All right, so we went into this heads-up battle. Joey around 25 million, Simon around 13 million. And if you jinxed us on a marathon of a heads-up battle,
Check.
I'm going to have a talk.
We don't rescan.
Both players have a jack. We're going to get a rescan here from Simon. And it's a 9-9-3.
Check.
Rescan let us down.
Yeah, rescan didn't scan the card still.
Still
325.
a mystery card for jobs not finished.
Call.
Joey does have the jack of spades. Ace of diamonds on the turn. We think it could be a battle of jack high versus jack high. But does the mystery card have the goods?
Pretty sure he's still going to get that e-bike after all, folks. But that is awesome. Beads. Kid's getting an e-bike.
I can get you off for 3, but actually.
All right, we make it to showdown.
It's the
Battle of the kicker for jack high.
flat tire, the jack 4.
San Angelo Kicker School there, rocking a 10, and that's a winner.
$28 million for Joey, $11 million for jobs not finished. We're on hand 62, folks. What hand number will be the final hand tonight? Let us know. Who's going to take this down, and what hand number will be our final hand?
Call.
Queen 7 jack. We can see Joey has a jack. I wonder if that other card is that random 4 we saw in Simon's hand earlier. It wasn't scanning. Either way, he's got second pair here.
Check.
Simon was looking for another spade or a king. Gets neither or neither.
Check.
And there is the 4-banger. Could Joey have the flat tire hand?
That's 1,150,000.
Joey's got second pair. We know he's not folding. And indeed, he is going to raise with second pair.
3.7 million.
And that is chunky, 3.7 million. And that is going to put him at over a 3-1 chip lead now. Really leaning on our man, job's not finished. Long way to go, but man, look at these payouts again, folks. $500 buy-in. Even if you fired 4 or 5 bullets at this thing, you make it this far. Talk about a return on your investment. 61,000 and 87,000.
Raise to 900.
Joey with the king high now. He is going to raise to 900,000. Simon going to make the call. Going to have to start hitting some flops. Does land bottom pair here. $1 million from Joey. And Simon going to do a little inventory here, realizing that that is a large amount of chips over there. He does make the call and cannot dodge just those 2 overcards, a 10 or a king. It's the 10 right there on the turn. Joey taking over the lead here, 89% equity with that pair of 10s.
1.2.
And I love this sizing
Call.
because it's going to keep Simon around. Now that is a little bit of a naughty card there on the river.
Check. Check. Winner.
Check, check.
10.
Simon's going to be disgusted seeing that 10 that was caught on the turn. Exhale.
RELAX.
That's right. Relax.
Vicente rocking the poker hat of the night.
Yeah, it's just gross spot. Knew he made the right call on the flop. His opponent caught that 10 and continue to put a stranglehold on our man. Job's not finished.
All right, job's not finished, down to 5.8 million now. Started this heads-up battle with 13 million, so he's been more than cut in half here to start the heads-up party.
Heads up next hand, guys. 175, 350 next hand.
And Joey just getting the cards, wakes up with aces
Wow, we will.
on the button. And I don't know, RJ, I don't think there's anything that beats that heads up.
That's a pretty good starter.
Simon,
Well,
I hope Simon's got 6-8 for his
He's got
sake.
some equity now, whatever it is. And it
He's
is
got
6-8.
6-8.
Holy
Get out of here.
cow.
Get out of
So
here.
Simon's going to flop a straight here against Joey and his aces. Right on time, just what the doctor ordered for Simon, and job's not finished.
That's like 90% pre-flop for the aces. And oh my God.
Yeah. Ace of spades on the turn. Top set for Joey. And this heads up hand just gets more
This is dumb.
nasty.
This is just dumb.
It is never easy. We're going to get it in here. Top set, getting it in versus straight.
Ready when you are. Sorry.
He already burned.
Burn down.
Burn is down.
3 of
Oh,
spades.
nobody has a
No
spade.
pairing of the board. The straight's going to take it. No skinny rabbit here for Simon.
Goodness gracious.
Big double up, 11.3 million now in the stack for Simon.
9.
So the aces wamboozled. They go down in flames.
Well, it's, again, job's not finished because Joey still has over a 2-1 chip lead.
175, 350.
But what a hand that was. Aces cracked on the flop. Gets a set of aces on the turn. What a
That
sweat that was.
Is nasty. Naughty turn right there. Naughty flop.
And he's cracking a smile because he's like, gosh dang it.
Oh, yeah. They're having a good time up there. That one was.
Uh-oh.
Whew.
Now it's the queen 6,
There
folks.
it is. Queen 6 on the button. Job's not finished.
The Raleigh Nuts
Team Simon.
on the button with the Raleigh Nizzleburgers, the queen 6.
Oh, man. Joey looks at the dealer like, what is going on here? That
Simon was just taking that in.
taking it in. I think he likes to count his stack after a big pot.
As he should.
As he should. Me, not so much. I'm not that.
Well, they nailed it.
Intelligent.
Queen 6 indeed does not work here in the DF dub.
The rally parking lot into the muck.
Oh, so it's not the Nizzleburgers, it's the parking lot hand. Fair enough.
You're doing an excellent job, man. Doing a great job.
Simon would have told Glenn he was doing a great job whether he flopped that nut straight or not, but he's reminding him that he's doing a great job. 66 hands we've played.
Raise.
Heads up battle between two Goliaths, one young buck.
Call.
10-6-5. 2 clubs coming out here for Joey.
And that's going to take away 2 of the outs.
Yeah, king or queen of clubs
450.
could have some party to it.
Calls.
Kansas Cooler in the chat. What's up, buddy? Got to see you walk by this weekend while I was putting in some work.
10 ball.
Hope you're doing well out there.
Check.
Thank you, Triangle. That was pretty fun. $2.6 million out there. Simon thinking about what to do with King High here.
Check.
Does check it.
Winner, please.
4-liner on the board.
Side.
And I think he thought that King High had some showdown value there, which it does,
God,
perhaps,
he's like
a little.
realizing almost how dead he was on that flop with that ace-3 of clubs. Gonna stretch out a little bit,
All right.
settle back in.
So we know how it is heads up where you dwindle down enough to where when you get that double up, it still doesn't put you back to where you started or get you even with the other player. So job's not done finding himself in that particular spot where he found a double up, but it only got him to 11 million. So now with these blinds at 350,000 every other hand, that 11 million can go pretty fast. So he needs another double up.
Raise.
fairly quickly while he still has some chips.
And he's up against the Mumbler, the 5 Triz.
So pocket sixes on the button, raise it up. The Mumbler into the muck for Joey.
Yeah, y'all take it easy on the physical characteristic insults. We're having a good time here, and we're having a blast with our new buddy Joey's friends and family members.
Absolutely.
That are
I
in
will
the
say
chat.
it's a blast that Simon and Joey here meet heads up. They've put on a clinic tonight. They've played absolutely fantastic. They played in a manner that we wanted to see these two, and these two are the leaders in the clubhouse for folks in the chat. So it is on tonight.
Yeah, it really is. It only made sense for these two guys to get heads up. We mentioned, too, just to shout out our man Simon again, that he bought in for his final bullet in this tournament. Not sure how many bullets he fired, but his final one, he max late regged. First hand,
Yeah.
he was crippled. He was down to 1,500 in chips when the starting stack was 30,000. He spun that up back to 811,000 and made it to day 2 as the chip leader for day 2. And here he is in a heads-up match, playing for 87,000 up top against a crusher, Mr. Joey Jr. here, who's come in town, and he's trying to take some money back with him to North Carolina, but he wants a trophy to go with that money.
I was trying to get a piece of Simon and being fucking stingy, man. I'm just wait till he leaves and wrap him outside. He's not faster than me.
We got the 8-7 suited versus the 9 deuce.
Suited Canuters taking on the Montana Banana. Joey finding a spot here to bet. 350,000 to bet on the flop. Sounds like Harp is familiar with TCH 1-2. All right. Simon does go into the muck. Yeah, Simon's going to have to find some spots here to put in some work, indeed. Dwindling down to about 8 million now. So a little over 9, showing 9.1 million in the stack of Simon. Joey's got 30 million.
Job's not finished with the AK.
So it's the second time. The second time for Joey to be over 30 million. We'll see what he can do with this one.
Well, AK is going to work out. He limps in on purpose, gets the reaction he wants, right? Gets the jam from Joey.
There you go, a little limp trap from Jobs Not Finished.
It's a Joey jam, and it gets snap called by Jobs Not Finished.
Limping with the big hands. Gets it in.
Ooh.
10-8 for the flop.
That looked like a 9.
Ace King still with the lead. Ace on the turn, and that's
Lock it
a
up.
big card. Check mark. All right, Big Slick lands the ace against the King 9. So our man Simon, Jobs Not Finished, finds another double up. And this time, it's got a little meat on that bone, up to 18.5 million. I was just talking about how he wants to find that next double up pretty soon so he can have enough to battle with Joey. And there it is. Those stacks leveling out now. 18.5 million for Simon, 20.6 million for Joey. So Joey's still with the advantage, but just by 2 million now.
She played Cherokee? No. Oh, you haven't?
Wow.
You like live in North Carolina now?
Yeah.
So how does that happen?
I'm not 21.
Oh my God.
He's not 21, so he cannot legally play at the Cherokee Casino, folks. That's what's being discussed right now.
Just a pup.
Man, why do I do that every time?
Our man Chase Bricker in the chat. What's up, Chase? Bart Bogard. Look at all the Texas legends coming in tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sick, dude. I've been once out there.
Call
and
7.
I I did well, but got quartered in 6-figure equity in the on table. That's pretty brutal. But other than that, it was a lot of fun.
Ace, queen, 4 to flop here. We know that Joey's got a heart flush draw. 2 hearts on this flop.
350. Call.
And we think Simon's maybe got a pair. Or
Queen 5, that's what I was saying, queen 5. Or could it be
Check.
the mumbler?
He's going to check it over to him again. Joey's going to continue with 9 high. Betting that flush draw. Well, he's got a pair of 8s now, excuse me. He's landed a pair to go with his flush draw.
I feel like Simon has that look that it's not a queen.
No, not a pair.
Definitely probably a deuce or a 3.
Oh, he can play here. You got to be 18 to play at the legal rooms here in Texas.
Gosh, Harp, I'm sorry, buddy. You didn't know it all.
We thought he did for a second there, didn't we?
Man, I thought he did. I had full confidence in you.
Yeah, I did say 10-15 it would be over, but here we are. It's 9:50.
Digging in for a heads-up battle, Eric.
Digging in.
They want the over, I think. JB Wells killing me.
Raise 1 million.
Chase Bricker, holy cow.
What up, Chase?
He's got 99 problems, but dollars ain't one.
Man,
And he's going to hit us with a huge super chat.
All kinds of action going on the felt and in the chat right now.
God bless you, brother.
Joey raises to $1 million. Job's not finished on the button. Makes the call with Jack Deuce suited.
$99 super chat by Chase, the man Bricker.
Chase, you the man. Thank you for that. We appreciate it. That is big league, my friend.
Chase figured, you know, that $99 was going to go to some unappreciative gal anyway, so he figured he'd, you know, hit you and I a couple knuckleheads
We
in a booth.
appreciate that.
Yep. We can now upgrade from Taco Bell to steak dinner. Thank you, Chase Bricker.
Man, you'd think you'd know the age limits then, eh?
Not my hometown, huh? Is
I've never heard of the TACB. Is that
700.
Texas Association of Country Bitches? Because I want to join that. That sounds fun.
That's a party crowd.
That's a party crowd.
All right, King 6 suited taking on King 7 suited. 4, 4, 5, the flop. Neither suit coming out.
Ask your daddy if he's hiring. I want to work at the TACB.
Hey, we appreciate everyone in the chat.
Absolutely. Even the shit talkers.
That's
God
right.
bless you.
All right, double paired board here. King High is going to take the double check mark.
800. Call.
King High, King High. Let's chop it up, boys.
Chop, chop, 4 million in it.
Yeah, in a lot of these spots, right, when you've got players that are as accomplished as clearly both of these guys are, they're sharp, a lot of chips. It's going to take somebody making a big mistake, or it's going to take a cooler for this
It
thing
is going to take.
to come to a conclusion. Are they going to take another quick break? Looks like it.
Okay, so interesting scenario. The clock, looks like the clock is running there. They may pause it for a quick potty break. Some sort.
Quick push out. I got a new dealer coming in. So
Okay.
shout out to our dealer, Glenn. All of you folks who know Glenn, shout out to Glenn.
Well done, Glenn.
G Money.
That was quite a push there. He's been in there near 3 hours, so well done, Glenn. Spinning those cards for us tonight.
Is that Miss Angie?
I feel like I heard Angie's voice.
We'll know in a second if it's Angie.
Jackson has got to be 13. He said, keep on glazing my dad because he is him.
He is him.
That is 13.
Yeah, you got to be around 11, 12, 13 to be saying glazing, and
Yeah.
he is him.
I took a year off of the poker and casino streets in 2023 and went and taught 7th grade.
Absolutely.
And, man, they were glazing.
$61,740.
That's a lot, Eric.
$87,920 is even more.
87,920 up top tonight.
And our friend Asit has joined us
What's up, Asit?
from India. Shout out to our favorite friend from India. Hello, Asit. How you doing, brother?
Good to see Asit in the chat tonight. Responsible for the 2 best meals I ever had. Thank you, buddy.
Indeed. King, queen, 4. Hard to hit a pair. Joey's got one. Bet and a call. Simon needs a little bit of help, and it comes in the form
finds it.
of a jack.
Jack on the turn here. Good for a check mark. 8 of spades on the river. No help for the 4-5. And look at that, Joey letting go of a pair. Heads up, no problem.
Yeah,
Well done.
Bottom pair never feels good. No reason to just keep paying off your opponent there. Jack the Hammer Venable has joined us, saying, great job commentating. Well, I'll tell you what, we have a blast doing it, and you guys and gals in the chat make it a lot of fun for us. Make it pretty damn easy to
Oh, Glenn's back.
keep chatting it
He
up.
says,
and
I got this thing.
have a good time, so thank you, thank you.
Saw my kids 12.
So Glenn just took a quick break, and now he's back. He says, I'm going wire to wire, babe.
Our friend Alan has joined us, says,
What's up,
what's up,
donkeys?
donkeys?
Kids. He's a, I was like,
No, Alan, this is not Big Daddy Chaz. Evidently just his look-alike. Some guy told me that at a table once. I about slapped him. I had to pull up a picture just to show him.
Yeah.
I'm not quite as big as the Daddy Chaz, but he's fun to watch on
A lot of
streams.
nicknames I'd give you. Big Daddy Chaz is not one of them.
All right, you lost us there, Harp. Have a good night from your mother's basement. We will have to check you later.
Queen 6-4 to flop. Queen 8 landing for Joey. Could we perhaps have a new hand?
Bet 650. Call.
He gone. Ain't got time for that, folks.
9 of spades on the turn. Joey's got the best of it and a big spade. King 10 looking for a king or a jack. Not a spade, though.
Yeah, the band hammer came down with a vengeance.
Calls.
Job's not finished, needs some help.
Queen of diamonds.
Not going to do it. That's a big old card there for Joey Jr.
Pairing the board. Triple-licious for Joey. I'd trust Kiwi as a mod. She knows when jokes are fun and when they're across the line and whatnot.
He might as well have queen 6 here. He's got this sucker locked up with queen 8.
Job's not finished. Simon did check here. So a little over $6 million in this pot. Joey's going to come out to the tune of $4.2 million with his trips.
Made a queen high call earlier. This one has a little bit more meat on it. He's going to let that go.
$10 million in that pot. Another $3.3 million for Joey.
I know, 16 minutes left till the time that I called it. Are we going over or under 10:15 Central Standard Time, folks? We're still playing 61,000 and almost 88,000 is what these boys have in their futures.
6 deuce. Simon doesn't take that to battle. Joey had a decent hand. King 10 in the muck.
We had 1,332 entries in this bad boy. Over 500,000 in the prize pool. 87.9 for first place.
Kiwi says the doctor's coming in 30 minutes. We got to get this show on the road. And 90 is the prediction from Casey Powell. Ace-6 on the button, worthy of an open. 700,000 the size. That's a min click. King 5 coming along. 5-3-6 the flop. Hello. Both players a little something, something.
What do you know? Joey's landed the bigger pair. The legend. Simon continues. 20 kids now.
He is the he is the mayor of Pound Town at one time.
He is. He was actually born and raised there and took his wife to meet the fam at Pound Town.
King of Hearts. Spicy card here for Jobs Not Finished. Did have second pair. Now he's got 2 pairs.
Got the 2-piece. Scary card on the river.
4 of clubs here, putting a 4-liner out there, and it is connected. Any old deuce, any old 7 will make a straight.
Out of position. What do you do if you put some money out there and you get hammered? But the smirk kind of says it all. And Simon's got his eye on him. I don't think Joey's going to come in with the raise now, but he could call here with a pair of 6s. It is second pair. Does make the call. Sees that he had him on the flop, but Simon got there on the turn.
Yeah, that 4-liner coming out, it does entice players to bluff a lot. And so Joey there with the bluff catcher wants to see it, looks him up, finds the bad news.
We definitely learned from Joey that he's comfortable with big stacks, middling stacks, short stacks. He's played well throughout this final table and found himself all over the leaderboard, but he's spent the majority of this final table with the chip lead.
So Simon's high point a little over 18 million. Joey's high point a little over 30 million.
Check. 400. Cool.
Clubby coming in, only 1 club out there. It is that strong 5 of clubs.
Check.
So Rucky, you are so right. Definitely a staple in the Dallas poker community.
222.
His last name is Webster. Simon Webster. Great dude.
Just kidding. We would never spoil anything in a chat.
Yeah, no, seriously. Instant karma to the face if you do.
I'm gonna just try a big bluff on you there.
Simon says, almost tried a big bluff on you there.
I was gonna make it like six, a little over 6 million. That would work.
That was in my head. I was like, what do I do if he raises?
Oh, look at that.
I felt in my bones it was time to do a little.
Simon telling him he was going to raise, and Joey not spilling the beans. Said, yeah, I don't know what I would do if you raise it. Well, yeah, you do. Going to snap call because you had a straight.
700.
Great question, John Tarleton. You'll have to ask him next time you're at a final table with him. Eight, 9, Triz. 3 lands. Now they both have the same open-ender.
450. Call.
And how about a straight for both players? Everybody loves a chop. Sure beats getting coolered.
Last time we had a 4-liner. I bet got paid off this time. They both got the straight.
Straight and straight. 3 points.
Simon's like, I had a pair with mine. Doesn't that count for something? Well, no, it doesn't. But they will chop that up. Glenn will get the chop going. And shout out to RJ and your Oklahoma Sooners, huh?
Man.
They advanced to what?
Advanced in the College Baseball World Series.
To what now?
Oklahoma. They are guaranteed to be in the Final Four now, so they are the winner of their particular winner's bracket. So now they have to wait on the loser's bracket to finish. And
right.
that team will have to beat them twice for the Oklahoma Sooners to not advance to the championship. Did you get all that?
Sort of, but shout out to you and
They're guaranteed a spot in the Final Four.
Shout out to you and the Oklahomies.
In the driver's seat. So that is sweet. Unbelievable. Yeah, shout out to the Oklahomies indeed. Oklahoma, they say.
Job's not finished with a pair. 8-6 for Joey.
King, queen, 4. Nobody has any of that, but job's not finished. Still got a pair.
Takes her down.
I wonder if Simon has any kids.
Yeah, it's like the 7th time they've asked that. That's their running joke.
I love it. I love it.
They got good barbecue. They need to get better jokes out there. Come on, folks.
I appreciate it. EVL doesn't. He never saw hee-haw as a kid.
Call.
Joey is also the name of a baby kangaroo. Just a little trivia for you folks. I've eaten a kangaroo before,
You have.
but it wasn't a baby.
King, Jack, 6, the flop. Queen, 4 taking on 3-4 here.
And after watching this Joey play poker, I think he'd probably eat my lunch too.
350.
Pretty damn solid.
Call. Check. 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 Winner. Pair of 4s.
Pair of 4s, queen kicking. He's like, okay.
Queen kicker.
Took him to San Angelo Kicker School,
Another
RJ.
trip to San Angelo Kicker School.
You think any of our friends from North Carolina know where San Angelo, Texas is? I do because my mama's from there, but I don't know if they do. And this guy, Sterling, says that the best barbecue in North Carolina is served Texas style. Well, that's fair, but I've had some good North Carolina barbecue and good restaurants out there.
Okay, I've misunderstood. Sorry about that.
Creative M2 says you can get some kangaroo meat at Wild Fork in the Dallas area.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. Wild Fork is a pretty cool store.
Cool.
All right, job's not finished. Pocket nines on the button. 10-5 for Joey makes. So job's not finished. Just called there. Limping is pimping. Needed to open up a little something, something. 10-5 for Joey. Does connect with a 5.
Not going to put his opponent on many aces here, so this could get a little spicy. And yeah, reaching for green chips, RJ.
1,050,000.
Does go with the check raise, so it could get spicy, and does. 2.5 million now in this pot. Pardon me, 3.1 million, and the 10 of spades hitting on the turn. 2 pairs now for Joey. Job's not finished. Pocket nines and a spade.
Bet 1.3.
Doesn't love that card, but I think he feels like these nines are still good. He does. He makes the call.
Queen of hearts. Another big card here.
2 pair does hold for Joey.
Bets 2.5.
And he's going to go
Oh,
nearly half pot here on the river. 2.5 million, and it gets called by the nines. So a big hit there to Simon. That'll knock him down to 11.2 million. And Joey back up there around 28 million.
wow. The 10-5 gets her done, and yeah. Simon's got no quit in him, but these cards have been really hammering away at Joey, and that can go either way. And he's getting value out of them when he gets them, too. So he is chipped back up to, like you said, just shy of 28 million has one young Joey. And he's dodging when he needs to dodge, too. Job's not finished, wakes up with ace-king there, and
Joey's in the muck.
Joey's in the muck
No
as quick
danger.
as can be. Oh, that sounds fantastic from JB Wells. 2 slices of pepperoni and a Diet Coke. Send it my way, too, man.
Raise.
All in with the ace-10, and oh, my God.
Wow, wee not like that.
He's going to run into aces on a final
These two have
table.
put on a fantastic show. Job's not finished. Finds a premium enough heads up. Ace-10 rips it, and it's against aces. Does get a 10 here on the flop. It's never easy. Needs another 10 to survive, and that is not it.
Wow.
So,
what a final hand.
wow, ace-10 finds a way to get in there right smack against the aces. Aces hold, and that's a game winner, set winner for our man, Joey. Jr.
And he is not even 21, folks, and he's just going to come into Texas and win first place in a signature series event. Our very first one goes to Joey, $87,920. But everybody, all our Dallas folks, give it up for Simon Webster. Got down to 1,500 chips, ended up the chip leader in day 2, grinded it out, finished in second place, $61,740, but couldn't outlast the man, the hot seat coming in from North Carolina, Mr. Joey, taking home first place and just shy of $88,000. There's the trophy he's going to get, and he also gets a coin from Texas Card House that says he is a tournament champion. We're going to show you this right here. That's our tournament director, John Kelsey, letting him set up his chips so he can get an awesome picture taken. What a run from Joey, and thank you to all of his friends and family members in the chat. You guys were kick-ass tonight. Joey deserved this. He played like a freaking champ from the start of the tournament with that early aggression,
Absolutely,
RJ.
and I saw it yesterday. Like I said, when I was dealing, Joey caught my attention just as a dealer, as somebody that could win this thing. And lo and behold, I know how to call him because here he is
Here
with the
he
trophy.
is with the trophy. They're going to set up that little photo. I'm sure you guys will be seeing it on the gram later. And what a hand it ended on, right? Pocket aces.
Right?
Knocking out your opponent for $88,000. It's not the queen six, folks. It's the aces.
I want a cool picture with the aces.
Yeah, right? John's going to get that tournament coin out, see if he can put it right there in front of the aces. What a cool moment for the young man. We didn't get to meet him. Maybe he'll still be out in the room. I know he's on cloud 9 right now. There is John taking the picture of our tournament champ, Mr. Joey. Shout out to Brendan, our production room champion
making
tonight,
it happen.
doing all the action tracking. Shout out to Glenn for dealing this tournament. And once again, Joey, the champion of the Signature Series main event.
Great job, Joey, and great job, Simon. And thank you so much once again to all the folks in the chat and our new friends out there in the Triangle Poker Tour, hanging out in North Carolina.
We will have to come say hello if we get a chance to out there in Raleigh, North Carolina, baby. Adios, folks. Thank y'all so much. And Triangle Poker Tour, we'll have to try to catch one of your streams as well. For RJ Dupree.
Pardon me.
Boom, right there. There he is. There's RJ Dupree, The Dupe Show. I'm Eric Van Loosen. We had a blast with y'all. Till next time, for TCH, we are out of here.
Good night, TCH.